What's up guys, I am Jason Korn and welcome back to another episode of Terminal TV. Feliz Dia de los Muertos and start of the holiday season. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well, healthy and are staying strong during these difficult times. In this episode we'll be talking about new music with themes for this episode being Gorgonas, Oaxaca Underground, and God Mantra. We'll be having special DJ sets presented by DJ Terminal, DJ Go Zombie, and DJ Revenant. We have an interview with Terry Kennedy, owner of IPSO FACTO. We will also be honoring the 38th anniversary of Gothic rock icons known as Alien Sex FIEND. We will be presenting music videos for Hocico, Darling Dead, Dismatled, Midian and Dite. And we will also be presenting a countdown for the top 10 music videos of the dark scene for the month of November. If you are interested in hearing readings on your horoscope, Tiffany Retro Zombie will be presenting zodiac readings for the month of November. So there is much to look forward to in this episode of Terminal TV. We will start off by talking about new music. Marcus Reinhardt of Wolsham has released his debut album for a new project called The Narc on October 9th. The album is called Waking Up in a Different World. Celebrating their 25th anniversary, Angels in Agony have released a lyric video for their song Forever on October 14th, released under Out of Line Music. Blue Tango and Massive Eagle have recorded a single together called Nothing But a Void, releasing November 13th under Out of Line Music. Solar Flake have announced that they will be releasing a new album coming out very soon and are also releasing a new single on November 13th called This Pretty Life under Out of Line Music. Dark rock band Icebreaker have announced that they will be releasing a new album called Shishka Melodien on December 11th under Metropolis Records. Frontline Assembly have also announced that they will be releasing a new album called Mechanical Soul and will be releasing January 15th under Metropolis Records. She Passed Away released Part-Time Punks on October 23rd under Metropolis Records. DEEJAYS have released his newest album called Crossroads and Halloween. Lastly, we have Crunchpod Records and Oracle Media who released a tribute compilation album to David Lynch, with tributes done by Manufactura, Recon, Theater the Blacksmith, Waste, Pyroclastic, Divine Dog Human, and so many more. It was released for free. This month of November marks the 30th anniversary of Gothic rock icons called Alien Sex FIEND. They come all the way from London, England and have been around since 1982 with the release of their first album called Who's Been Sleeping in My Brain. They are pioneers of Gothic rock and have helped shape the dark scene the way that it is now. They have incorporated many different elements from death rock to industrial, making them a super unique band. They are a staple in the dark scene and one of the most influential bands of the dark scene. They always tend to talk about death and desolation, which is perfect for Dia de los Muertos. We wanted to take this chance to wish Alien Sex FIEND a happy anniversary and a huge thanks for making such great music. To pay homage to Alien Sex FIEND, we will be showing a music video of Alien Sex FIEND. Here is the video.
Sunrise come every morning, sunrise come every morning, bringing back the wolf to the ground.
Gorgonas are a dark death rock band from Mexico City that has been around since 1997. These guys are pioneers of death rock in all of Latin America and are highly recognized not only for their dark, sinister look, but also their unique sound. Their music has resonated with many due to their obscure lyrical themes, dark, sinister atmospheres, and their groovy and chilling sound. Since their debut, Gorgonas has grown to become one of the most influential death rock bands and also one of the most recognized bands of Mexico in the dark scene. To pay tribute to Gorgonas, we have our very own DJ Terminal who is going to be presenting a special Gorgonas DJ set. Take it away, DJ Terminal.
Solo quiero que cuando muera el ataúd rodee de niebla, que con cera quemes mi cuerpo, que con sangre escribas mi nombre y pesadillas muestre mi calavera. Funeral con los monstruos del planeta de la muerte. Danzas malditos. Esta noche de luna plena. Dances malditos. Esta noche de luna llena. Invitación a un funeral de vino, luto y flores muertas. Del infierno al paraíso, ya no quedarán barreras. En un sucio basurero, al amanecer, cavarás un nido donde descanse al fin mi feto ya podrido. Mis ojos ya vacíos recorren la senda. Bienvenidos sean los que en vida mis ansias colmaron. Mi funeral, mi funeral, mi funeral, será mi funeral, mi funeral, mi funeral, mi funeral, será mi funeral.
Imagen estática. En el centro del objetivo veo mi silueta sola. Inmensos paisajes tristes, paisajes desolados sin cambios de color. Me he perdido y yo disparo sobre el espejo que estalla. Quiero morir y no puedo. Disparo sobre el espejo. Sobre el espejo dispara la terrible soledad. Dispara la soledad asesina. Dispara la terrible soledad. Dispara la soledad asesina. crímenes heridos.
Now it is time for the countdown for the top 10 music videos of the dark scene for the month of November. Coming in number 10, we have Trance the Sun with their song Max Mix It. This ethereal post-punk band is from Santa Barbara, California, formed in 1990 by Kmfmd. This band is known for their dark sound, beguiling lyrics, expansive guitar work, and trance-inducing melodies. The song is off of the 2006 album called Via Subterránea, released under Below Sea Level Recordings. Coming in number 9, we have Skold with their song Better the Devil. This industrial rock band is from Los Angeles, California, and is the main project of none other than Tim Cole himself. Skold formed his band in 1996, where he began the work. He is recognized for the numerous big industrial metal bands he has been in, like Marilyn Manson and Kmfmd. The song is off of this 2016 album called The Undoing, released under Metropolis Records. Coming in number 8, we have Braut with their song New Man. This dark electro band was formed in Santiago de Chile in 2007. The band has aimed to give life into dark electro of Chile with dark melodies, sinister lyrics that speak on socio-political issues of Chile and the rest of the world, sung completely in German. The song is off of their 2011 album called Psychotherapy, released under Black Rain Nautic Records. Coming in number 7, we have The Last Dance with their song Once Beautiful. This gothic rock and dark wave band is from Los Angeles, California, and it was formed in 1990. This band has helped shape the gothic rock in the way that it is now and helped keep the dark scene alive to this day. They are known for their dark and melodic sound blended with passionate lyrics and spiritualistic themes. The song is off of the 2005 album called Once Beautiful, released under Dancing Ferret Records. Coming in number 6, we have Boy Harsher with their song Face the Fire. This dark wave band was formed in 2013 in Savannah, Georgia. This band has helped keep the dark scene alive in recent years with their fusion of industrial electro pop to create a dark and danceable sound. They include trance synth drawing from cinema with lyrics on desire, fantasy, and loneliness. The song is off of the 2019 album called Careful, released under Nude Club Records. Coming in number 5, we have Kmfmd with their song Amnesia. This industrial metal band began in Hamburg, Germany, and was formed in 1984. This band are pioneers of the electro-industrial sound, which they described as an ultra-heavy beat. The band is known for their social-political themes and cynical detachment, calling for rejection of terrorism, violence, oppression, and war. The song is off their 2011 album called WTF, released under Metropolis Records. Coming in number 4, we have Misconstruction with their song Electrotan. This electro-industrial band is from Berlin, Germany, formed in 2008. This band consists of electronic powerhouse known as Chris Pohl, and this band is known for blending adrenaline of industrial and the groovy sound of EBM with satirical and humorous lyrical themes. The song is off of the 2013 album called United Trash, the Z-Files, released under Out of Line Music. Coming in number 3, we have Santa Hit You with their song Exit Elysium. This electronic industrial band lasted from 2007 to 2016. This group consisted of Peter Spiles of Project Cricksport and Jinxie. They were known for the dark sound, rebellious humor, and the macabre arts, with inspiration from movements like symbolism, surrealism, and the decadent. The song is off of their 2006 album Post-Apocalyptic Nude, Industrial Corpse, released under Soul Records. Coming in number 2, we have Krupps with their song Robo Sapien. This now electronic industrial band was formed in 1980 and the pioneers of the EBM sound. The band blends the power of industrial with catchy militaristic riffs and the groovy EBM sound. This band is known for the political themes and have helped keep the dark scene alive in recent years with Power. The song is off of their 2013 album called The Machinist of Joy, released under Metropolis Records. But coming in at number 1 for the top best music video for the month of November, we have Visage with their song Fade Gray. Visage was a synth pop and dark wave band formed in 1978 in London, England, that separated in 2015. This band are pioneers of the dark synth pop and dark wave sound and have helped shape the dark scene the way that it is today. The band rose in popularity for their new romantic style and fashion, with their music infusing melodic and dark synths with a melancholic and haunting sound. The band have taken many influences from various sub-genres of the dark scene to make their own unique sound. The band have released 5 albums and have influenced many bands we will all come to know and love. The song is off of the 1980 album called Visage, released under Polydor Records. And there you have it, the top 10 best music videos for the month of November. Hocico is a harsh electro-industrial band from Mexico City, formed in 1993. Since their debut album, Oseko has grown to become one of the most popular and powerful bands in the dark scene, thanks to their use of dark atmospheres and driving beats full of adrenaline and fury. Oseko have released a new music video for the new song called Over the Limit, teasing the coming of new music. Here is the video. Now it is time for news on the Los Angeles-based record label known as Cleopatra Records. Many new things were released or announced by bands under the label, such as Kmfmd has released a new music video for their song The Third Covenant. John Fryer has released a cover for Louis Armstrong's song What a Wonderful World in his project called Black Needle Noise. Krupps released covers for their song Collapsing New People by Fat Gadget and the #1 song In Heaven by Sparks. And there you have it, the news for Cleopatra Records. Gotham Audio is a dark electronic industrial band formed in Seattle, Washington by Jason Van Gert in 1999. The band is known for combining harsh electro, dark wave, goth, and industrial by bringing hard-hitting beats with sinister synth, horror samples, and spooky distorted vocals. The band is recognized for making their music sound as if they were coming straight out of a horror nightmare. Gotham Audio blends the chilling sound with dark lyrics on life and death, sex, horror, the unknown, and the paranormal. The band has released 14 albums and EPs that help keep the dark scene alive to this day. To pay tribute to Gotham Audio, we have our very own DJ Revenant presenting a special Gotham Audio DJ set. Take it away, DJ Revenant.
sex and death, sex and death.
I'm standing in the dark behind you, reaching out to feel your face, scratching my nails down the lines of your spine, spilling all your secrets to make them mine.
Sex and death, sex and death.
I take out the lies inside you, bury them deep in the ground outside, fucking the infection of your lovely pain. My possession turned obsession, gone insane. The blackest night falls from the sky, the darkness grows as all light dies. We crave your hearts and your demise, on my black hand the next shall rise.
Paranormal. Paranormal. We live in the realm of the paranormal. If we'd only look, if we'd only listen. If we'd only look, if we'd only listen. If we'd only look, if we'd only listen.
You awake in the dark
Starting Dead is a gothic metal band from Los Angeles, California. This band blends post-punk, dark wave metal, industrial, black metal, and agrotech to get a sound that they call Black Autumn Core. This band is releasing their debut album later on this year called Hollywood's Most Wanted. In response to that, the band has released a new music video for their song Flowers for Mars. Here is the video. Today, November 2nd, Day of the Dead, Edward Transylvania, vocalist for Experiment Perilous, has released his first spoken word single of his recorded poem called Salton Sea. The full poetry album will be available in 2021 on all platforms and will be released under Lily of Fire Records. Make sure to check out all of his websites and YouTube to be tuned in for this single and album. Dismatled is an electro-industrial band from Oregon, formed in 2001. This band blends various subgenres of the dark music such as agrotech, industrial, and EBM with 80s, electroclash, and trance to get a powerful sound. The band has recently released a new EP called No Escape during the summer and have now released a video for the track called No Escape. Here is the video.
We feel emptier, lonelier, and more cut off from each other than at any other time in history. Feeling when we're kind of synthesized society.
COVID-19.
Cases
What's up, guys? We're here in IPSO FACTO with Terry Kennedy, a person of great influence in the Orange County dark scene, for being the owner of IPSO FACTO, where you can find so many clothes and accessories typical in the dark scene. How are you, Terry?
I'm good. We were celebrating 31 years in business next month.
That's awesome.
I know, it's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Started in 89.
That's 89?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 31 years, right?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yep.
Right now, I just wanted to take the time to thank you for remaining open for 31 years and helping keep the dark scene alive. What do you think about the dark scene now?
Oh, so much has changed. When we started, you know, classic goth was kind of the way everybody dressed, and then now you just have such an explosion of different interpretations. I think personally, and I know this is an internet discussion that goes on, is it about the fashion, like aesthetic goth, or is it about the music? And for me, it's definitely the music.
Of course.
But of course, the fashion art, I mean, don't forget all the expressions that we have to express ourselves. You know, talk about history. And people used to go to concerts in the 60s with capes and stuff. But we aren't new in this.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just borrowing from different eras, I suppose. And I was a fashion design student.
That's awesome.
And I create clothing for many years since I was a child. I made my cat a wedding dress. That was my first project. I used to do little puppets and do puppet shows and stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, so I'm a creative person.
That's awesome.
And I like to attempt to do creative things. So I've been in many bands. I started with punk. I was in punk bands
Awesome.
in the 80s, and very political kind of punk bands, kind of like Krupps or whatever.
Okay.
And then I started getting into goth, and I was always into Halloween. Was my favorite time of year, which is now.
Yeah.
And so I just, you know, obviously the authors that come to mind are like Edgar Allan Poe, and you know, just all the dark kind of literature that I enjoy. And there's so much more now. It's been, you know, the goth scene has exploded, so there's a lot more people in it, and so many more expressions of creativity. It's so exciting to me.
Of course.
I mean, people amaze me every day, you know, and I see what they're doing. So, yeah, I just encourage it all, you know. I mean, people that are like, the scene cannot change. It must be this way, the way when I entered. And I'm like, it's everything changes, and it's good. Growth is needed, you know. And the local people putting on concerts, you know, I just love to see who they're bringing in, and you know, I try to go as much as I can. Not lately, of course, but the last couple of years I haven't been because I recently had surgery, so I've been dealing with that. It's my 8th surgery.
8th surgery.
Yes.
How's recovery?
It's painful. I hope to regain more use of my arm. That's the problem with being a creative person. Your hands both have to work.
Yeah.
Mine haven't been doing so well lately. But it's the price of righteous living, as I like to say. Mm-hmm. You know, just doing a lot of crazy things. Like I thought I would build a couch. So behind you is a couch I made.
Okay.
And I built this. I actually framed it and sawed it and put it up.
You did it yourself?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had a little help when I got to the screwing in the wall part.
Yeah.
But mostly myself, yes.
That's awesome.
So yeah, and I love to see what other people are doing. Like I said, I'm inspired by other people, and maybe I inspire other people too. Who knows? But yeah, and the music. I mean, there's all kinds of new stuff coming out. You know, that I'm like, wow, that's really cool. You know. So I can't say, you know, oh, I'm stuck in, you know, the 80s, although I love that stuff.
Yeah.
But there's bands coming out, like the whole death rock thing exploded after I was in a band that did it, and was not popular or not all that successful. I mean, we sold a lot of CDs in Europe, but Stone 588 was the band I was in for like 14 or 17 years. I've forgotten. It's been a while.
Were you the vocalist?
I was the vocalist,
awesome.
Yeah, and occasionally I played keyboards, and occasionally I wrote songs, mostly singing. So yeah, we were around for a long time. We put out 3 CDs, and before that, cassettes. Remember those? And so yeah, we did. There's some videos on YouTube of us performing, and it was, you know, we were like a death rock band, and you know, gothic and whatever, ethereal, whatever, like the song called for, kind of spanning those 3 things. But the early stuff was definitely punk, you know. But there wasn't really much acceptance for that at the time. So like now it's just, and I love all the bands coming out. I mean, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
So there's, I don't know what to say. It's just keep on. you know, bring me new stuff. Like, I love it when bands can sign stuff here or whatever, you know. And also creative people that make accessories can sign stuff here too.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so they can sell their stuff out of my store. And of course we have an online presence, and I've been doing that since the 90s, and you may look at the website and go, God, this looks like the 90s. That's why. But I do it myself, and it's got like 3,000 products on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you said that-
IPSO-facto.com.
Okay, there you go. And there, you said the shop has been open for 31 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you designed the clothes yourself?
Oh, I don't design all of these clothes. I design clothes, but
Okay.
you know, I don't have the means anymore to make a lot of stuff. But I do make these masks. I
Okay.
have a whole variety of different ones that I make, and I do veils, and I do wire wrapping jewelry, and beadwork, and I mean clothes sometimes.
That's cool.
But yeah, mostly it's because I do everything, like with the county and with the web and all these managerial things. Like that is my focus. And I have James here. He does the day-to-day sales and he checks in shipments and does all sorts of other things. Definitely better than with computers and and you know, so we have. I just have only so much time, I guess, to make things.
Yeah.
You know, I used to do it at like 4 in the morning, you know.
And thanks to you, I mean, the dark scene has been able to thrive over the years. I mean, serving as a place where people can come in and buy these type of clothes and accessories has actually, well, you've helped a lot too. And you've seen the dark scene change and grow, and it's all, again, thanks to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's so many new things on the horizon. And, you know, we have, you know, a lot of friends that we used to have, they've gone away. So we've had to keep finding new stuff, you know. So as far as products, so I'm glad that I've been able to find some really cool stuff for guys.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's important. I get visited by a lot of different kind of people too, not just goths.
Mm-hmm.
We have like cover bands that come in.
Oh, really?
And so my intention when I opened the store was to have what I call a salon-like atmosphere.
Okay.
Back in the like turn of the century, the 20s, people that were artists and different kind of people, you know, kind of the underground of that era,
Yeah.
they would go to salons, which was basically kind of like a cafe, where they would all talk politics and talk about taboo subjects. And
Yeah.
so that was my idea, is have a free space that, in addition to selling stuff, obviously, you can pay the rent. I remember the first shop in North Oaxaca to do piercing.
Oh, really?
In the 90s, yeah. We were the only place, and now we're getting into like doing classes on witchcraft and wire wrapping, crafting, you know, like jewelry, and so I've got a ton of crystals now, and so we're kind of focused on that too.
Oh, that's awesome.
That it's like a lot of the people in the scene are interested in that.
Yeah.
So I started the store with like $11,000, and obviously it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So I had to borrow a little money from my parents, a little bit, like a tiny bit, and my friend at the time, who was my boyfriend at the time, Bob Medeiros, helped me out too. And of course I paid him back with interest, like, just not interest, but he got his money beyond what he put in, certainly. So we're open, but we have limited hours. We're here 11 to 6 most days, and then Monday and Sunday is 2 to 6.
Okay. And due to the pandemic, how are you, well, IPSO FACTO is taking safety measures for all the people that are coming in during this pandemic?
Oh, yeah. So you watched me take stuff out of this booth, and this is our quarantine area.
Okay.
So when somebody tries on a garment or a ring or something, even a choker, we put it in here for 24 hours.
Okay.
COVID, generally from my reading of it, lasts about 24 hours on fabric and stuff.
Okay.
So we put it away for 24 hours. And then I made this spray, kind of a witchy thing, but the Thieves Oil, which has a variety of essential oils in it. And this was used, according to legend, when people had the plague, like one of the 1400s.
Okay.
And people, unfortunately, people would like steal from the dead or whatever. And when they were doing that, they would use this oil. And also the plague doctor guys, they would use that kind of combination of herbs, eucalyptus, bunch of stuff, lemon oil, and in combination, there's a whole bunch of things in it. And it actually is, they've studied it, and it does provide some protection from virus.
Yeah.
So I deploy that in a spray when people leave.
Yeah,
And we wipe everything down, of course.
That's good.
And we know that the molecule is a fatty molecule, so when you use soap and water, it attacks that. And then when you use the alcohol, it has to be 70% or higher. That kills it. But you have to make, and it makes it sterile, so it can't reproduce.
Yes.
As I understand it. So we try to attack with both. I have a little mixture that I kind of mix two things in and put everything, spray it on all surfaces and whatnot. So yeah, we try to, make it so that it's safe as possible. But
apart from clothes and accessories, are there any other services that are available here in FACTO?
yeah, so we have the classes at night, and we've had them typically in the store until COVID. So we have them on Zoom. And so we had like a full moon class this month, earlier in the month. We're having a puppet class, so how to make witch dolls.
Okay.
And of course, voodoo dolls are pretty commonly known, and that is one type of witch doll, but you can do one for different seasons. There's Bridget dolls for spring. There's all sorts of different things. I am not the teacher. Jennifer Morris is the teacher. I'm the facilitator. But this was a topic that I wanted taught, so I begged her to do it,
And we were talking about earlier how the pandemic has affected the way we know the world due to distress and anxiety. How has COVID-19 affected you and your family?
Oh, well, I live with my husband and 3 cats. And he has an elderly, my father-in-law is in his 90s. And he's a tough guy. He's a black belt. But he's he's awesome. He's very sweet too.
That's cool.
But we haven't been able to see him. So we invited him over for a porch conversation. We couldn't go out and have dinner because it's still not really, although I've done that a couple times with others. But we felt, because he's elderly and his wife too, we just kind of want to keep it safe for them. So we sat on the porch, we all wore masks, and then I brought out some strawberries and we kind of sat 6 feet apart and had strawberries. But yeah, you have to be careful with the people that might be more susceptible.
Yeah.
And so that, unfortunately, is the aspect you're kind of missing, seeing certain people. My parents have already passed a long time ago.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, very long time ago. So.
What would you recommend everybody out there listening to you right now to do during this pandemic?
Oh.
Take care of themselves.
Well, I was just telling a gal who said her sister was having trouble sleeping. Find some lavender, and she got like a blue celestite stone. That's helpful. Lavender smells so good. I spray it on my pillow at night. And I have, a restless mind. Like my mind is working in the background when I'm trying to sleep. And so I just, I have to get some rest. So I put the lavender and I'm out, So find ways, I guess, to do things like that. Like find just a way to de-stress and explore that.
Thank you. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you very much, Terry, for remaining open for so long, for being such a great person, helping keep the dark scene alive. Don't forget, guys, to check out IPSO FACTO online or come in person where Terry Kennedy can come and serve yourself. So take care, guys. This has been Terry Kennedy for Terminal TV.
Thank you.
Are you familiar with the dark scene in Oaxaca, Mexico? Well, Oaxaca has played a huge part in keeping the dark scene alive in Mexico for many years. Oaxaca has been a place where many people from around the world and Mexico meet many of the most well-known bands of the dark scene from all around the world. Many big bands we have come to know and love have played in Oaxaca, and many more DJs and bands are from there. Like many places throughout Mexico, Oaxaca has a unique and distinct style for the dark scene as in looks, sound, and feel. To represent the Oaxaca dark scene, we have DJ Go Zombie presenting a special Oaxaca underground set of all the bands heard in Oaxaca. Take it away, DJ Go Zombie.
I know you're watching me. Welcome back, Miss Van Houten. I'm so pleased to see you.
I know you're watching me. I know why.
Of course, you're a fascinating woman. I wish to learn more about you.
Midian Dite is an industrial metal band from Guadalajara, Jalisco. The band mixes the crunchy riffs of metal with the synths of electro and the hard-hitting beats of industrial and EBM to create a powerful band, helping keep the dark scene alive in Guadalajara. This band has released a new album called Ashes and Glory earlier this year and have released a music video for their song Stellar Caravan off of the same album. Here is the video.
Die!
Are you ready to hear information about your horoscope? Well, Tiffany Retro Zombie will be presenting zodiac readings for the month of November.
Happy Dia de los Muertos, or All Saints Day, or All Souls Day. And yep, just wanted to go ahead and congratulate everyone for having a very safe and happy Halloween. I hope you enjoyed absolutely everything that the full moon had to offer you for that nice full moon on Halloween night. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get November started off on the right foot this time. And remember, this time you got to relieve a lot of stress, because the stress is going to come in super strong because of the holidays. We're not able to do many things that we thought we were going to do. So when you want to start off November, when you see this segment, you want to say, what am I going to do this month to relieve stress at this time? So that's for every single one of you out there to go ahead and take that advice. Okay, and here is November's 2020 horoscopes, or horoscopes as I like to say. We're going to start off with Aries. November brings blasts from the past moments. Old friends come back around, and people you have not seen in ages come around. Venus gives you durability to find new love or bring harmony in existing love. With work, you are more productive and your bosses like your strive, but the pandemic has you bored. Find safe freedom in activities, push out drama by thinking before you speak. Friday the 13th, of course, Friday the 13th is going to be in November, right after that full moon and Halloween. I think that's when all the werewolves and bats are going to finally show themselves, and Dracula is gonna say, hi everybody, I'm here, I'm real this time. So we're gonna start seeing some really creepy stuff in November, so I can't wait. But of course, this Friday the 13th in November is gonna be pretty amazing, because Mars definitely leaves retrograde and is finally going to be stationed direct. It's finally going to start to move forward at this time. And for you, Aries, it's going to definitely allow that confidence and energy to finally come back out. Just be careful where you put your energy. For Taurus, many unexpected changes will be happening, and definitely it's going to happen, and it's going to leave you asking yourself, should I change my job? Should I change my career? Should I talk to my boss? Should I go ahead and see if there's something else that I should be doing for work or for money this month? And definitely avoid any misunderstandings and miscommunications this month. Patience is something you do not have this month, so be sure not to vent on the wrong people. Flirty ways can get you far this month, so as you change goals, make sure to find time to rest. For Gemini, work is going okay, ideas are increasing, but is your love life okay? Time to give attention to those who give you attention. You may not feel yourself, so new clothes, new look, new shoes, new selfies, and of course new music is much needed. You will rethink this year over at the end of the month. Start your 2021 pre-planning. Give in to your inner vampire needs and wants, and Gemini, communication is key. For Cancer, new things are happening, so stay strong right now. Although you hardly feel positive, show others how positive you can be by posting fun things online and making cute videos. Self-love, self-care, and self-confidence is needed. It's okay to reach out to others for assistance. Allow new friends to come inside your life. Do not be shy and approach new people. 2 full moons in October gave you the boost that you ever so needed to push the past into the past. In other words, stop digging up old graves. For Leo, time to ground, meditate, do yoga or Pilates, or go walking daily, and get your fitness on before the holiday calories hit you. This month calls your inner child to come out, so watch old cartoons, find a coloring book, eat or drink things you loved as a kid, paint or get a movie night together with everyone, and definitely get all the snacks and goodies that you remember having as a kid before you sat down and watched your movies, and you want to get all that together. And definitely camp out and have a good kitty time for yourself. And candles are definitely a way to recharge your fire element this month. So find some good fragrance candles for yourself. Worry about love another day. Definitely take bubble baths or go swimming. For Virgo, November 3rd, Mercury comes out of retrograde, and it's its last retrograde of the year, finally allowing you to aim for better intentions and projects. Good luck arrives and new ideas come to mind. Grab your pen and paper and write down all your master plans. Stay organized and create new ambitions. Reconnect with friends and family this month. Remember, you are impulsive, unrehearsed, and definitely you are one of those individuals that has an unconstrained soul. So you want to keep this month open to do other things that will spontaneously just come up into your mind. And love will always be there. Don't worry about that. For Libra, you always allow others to tip your scales, as you always help others. But do others help you? Where is self-harmony and happiness at? Stop embracing the guilt. Assess your need and desires. Clear space for you. Call out sick to work or take some time off work. Mercury and Venus enter Libra on the 27th of October. So in November, both Mercury and Venus are going to be coming in at the same time. They're finally going to be two planets in your house, and you're going to finally get the balance that you ever so need, because you only had two dwarf planets with Haumea and Maki Maki balancing you. But not only are you going to have those two dwarf planets, but you're also going to have two planets this time balancing you out perfectly. So Libras, I know you've been trying to find that balance all year. You're finally going to get it this month. Definitely go ahead and use both planets to balance your scales completely. For Scorpio, transitions and transformations finally arrive with positive changes. Congrats on surviving the pandemic obstacle course that 2020 has decided to toss your way. November 13th, or Friday the 13th, Mars gives you the strength to move forward and to give you power and energy and confidence, as all eyes are always on you. Make an effort to change the world by showing positivity and updating folks on your progress. Rest, relax, and Scorpios, happy birthday. And I'm a Scorpio, so happy birthday to me. For Sagittarius, strength arrives finally to help you develop plans. New possibilities and goals have been something you've been trying to tackle. Stop abandoning your goals and start realistic, effective plans. Make a daily to-do list tailored to your style. Worry about your own prosperity and good fortune, and dreams do come true. And definitely, when you finish what you've started, you're going to feel really good and really happy about yourself. And Sagittariuses and Ophiuchus, happy birthday. For Capricorn, people do their best to hold you down. It's time to let old demons go this month. Be assured that great potential is coming. End of year, so have a little patience. Courage and certainly a strategic game plan and positive thing will arrive. Be prepared to handle one thing at a time. Pluto allows you to make transformations the rest of this year. Move on from negativity. Do not allow limitations, and definitely do not allow limitations inside of your patience, because you will be losing patience really strongly this month. But definitely don't allow those limitations and your patience to explode this month. And definitely keep calm and push out negativity completely. And Capricorns, you want to keep those onyx crystals very close to your heart, and that will help you to ground your entire body. For Aquarius, move forward in November. Stay organized and focused. Do not let opportunities slip through your greedy little fingers. definitely take control the next few months. Do not allow anyone to stop you from moving forward. Their point of view and judgment should not matter. Love, money will always be okay. Just focus on success right now, as by December 16th and 19th, Saturn and Jupiter enter your sign for the age of Aquarius on the 21st of December, which that will definitely come up in December segment. So definitely be careful and be aware for that segment. That is going to be very interesting for you, Aquarius. So make sure you tune in next month. And the best for last, I always say, Pisces. Definitely take flight this month. All year, you've definitely been put into the ocean, and then you've been put into a fish tank, and then the ocean, and then a small fish bowl, and then into the ocean, and finally, you are going to be able to take flight this month. Something that you haven't been able to do for about 1.5 years, Pisces. So definitely do not be scared. Do not be shy or nervous to push your plans into effect. You are as strong as the idols you admire. Neptune finally leaves retrograde on the 27th of this month, allowing you to be more compassionate and push your ideas out for prosperity and good fortune. Your heart loves its alone time, so it's okay to be selfish this holiday season. Sometimes your pumpkin spice and everything nice, or sweet and sour. Well, I'll let you come up with that game plan. But Neptune finally gives you back the focus to push forward. Arrest your thoughts this month. Do not overthink and do not worry too much. It's time to concentrate on you and how you want to push off the flight for your future. Well, I hope you enjoyed this segment of Retro Zombies horoscopes, and definitely don't eat too much turkey this month, and definitely get your rest and relaxation, and don't worry about Christmas. Goodbye, everybody.
Now that this episode is coming to a close, we would like to thank every single person that was part of this episode and helped make this episode possible. If anybody is interested in being a part of this, you are more than welcome to do so. We would also like to thank every single one of you for watching and tuning into this episode. Stay strong and find something that helps you push through these difficult times. Feliz Dia de los Muertos, and start off of the holidays. Don't forget to take care of yourself and to believe in music. I am JC Corner, and I will see you in another episode of Terminal TV.